During the Second World War, as bombs fell across Europe, the Allies faced an invisible enemy, one that spoke in unbreakable codes. The Nazis had the Enigma machine, a device that scrambled messages into millions of combinations. Every day the code changed, and every day countless lives were lost because no one could read the enemy's plans. Enter Alan Turing. A shy, socially awkward mathematician from Cambridge, Turing wasn't like the other codebreakers. He wasn't charming or diplomatic or easy to work with. But he was brilliant, so brilliant that he saw the impossible not as a wall, but as a puzzle waiting to be solved. In 1939, Turing joined a top-secret team at Bletchley Park, the British government's code-breaking center. Military officers, linguists, and mathematicians were gathered there to take on Enigma. But while others tried to decipher codes by hand, Turing proposed something radical: building a machine to break another machine. Most dismissed him. His arrogance alienated colleagues. Commanders doubted him. Yet slowly, Turing built his team, people who could think outside the box, including Joan Clark, one of the few women in the field and one of the few who truly understood him. Together, they labored under immense pressure. Every day without a breakthrough meant ships sunk, soldiers killed, lives lost. The ticking clock wasn't just theoretical, it was human. Turing's invention, which he called Christopher, after a boy he once loved, was a massive electromechanical device designed to sift through Enigma's endless possibilities. First, it failed. The government nearly shut the project down. But Turing, relentless, refused to give in. Then came the breakthrough. Instead of trying to decode everything, the team realized they could exploit patterns, common German phrases like Heil Hitler at the end of messages. With this insight, Turing's machine began to crack Enigma. And suddenly, the war shifted. The Allies could anticipate German moves. Convoys were saved. Battles turned in their favor. Historians estimate that Turing's work shortened the war by years and saved millions of lives. But there was a dark twist. The codebreakers couldn't reveal that they'd cracked Enigma. If the Germans suspected, they'd change the system. So sometimes they had to let attacks happen, knowing lives would be lost to preserve the bigger secret. It was the cruel mathematics of war. When victory finally came, Turing and his team were ordered to burn their work, their machines, their notes. The world would never know the extent of their sacrifice. For Turing, peace brought no relief. Despite being a hero, he was persecuted for being gay, a crime in Britain at the time. Stripped of his dignity, subjected to chemical treatment, his life spiraled. He died at just 41, his genius never fully celebrated in his lifetime. Decades later, history would correct itself. Alan Turing is now honored as one of the greatest minds of the 20th century, the father of computer science, and the man who cracked Enigma. The Imitation Game is more than a war film. It's a story of a man who saw the world differently, and in doing so, changed it forever. As the film reminds us, sometimes it is the people no one imagines anything of who do the things no one can imagine. Like this narration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful biopic narrations.